Namaste!
I'm Miss Butner.
I'm Miss Grunlow.
And I'm Miss Cakeley.
And we are the teachers for the 4th graders for the first three Saturdays. Oh, I totally messed up. Students determine whether art objects that are made for temporary periods of time should be considered as important as the... No. Students determine whether art objects that are made for a temporary period of time should be considered as important as those objects that are permanent. Of course, I had to mess up.
Students compared...
Students were able to state the differences between traditional Japanese tea ceremonies and... They were able to state whether the influence of art is to influence...
Nope.
Nope,
the purpose,
I got that
purpose
wrong.
of art.
The purpose of art.
Purpose of art.
They were able to state whether the purpose of art influenced virtual experience.
No. Almost. This close.
They were able to state whether the influence of art is... Why? Can you want to do this sentence?
Gia Gwynn.
I'm Miss Lumreese.
I'm Miss Beth.
Gia Gwynn.
I'm Miss Lumreese.
I'm Miss Beth.
And I'm Miss Blomkamp. And we are the teachers of the third graders for the first 3 weeks of Saturday classes.
We can do that again.
Students created their own mythological creatures. What was it? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Students created their own mythological creatures through a brainstorming activity.
Okay.
Determine whether collaborative works of art are as valid as art works.
Their creatures to life in the form of clay in a 3D sculpture.
So come check out our room and our examples.
Good morning. I'm Miss Copworth.
And I'm Miss Houlihan.
And we are the teachers for the first Saturday art class for the kindergarten. Oh, no.
The students identified...
The students were able to explain how hieroglyphics communicated ideas as a language. The students were able to explain how hieroglyphics communicated language. The students were able to explain how hieroglyphics communicated ideas as a language.
And how clothing and jewelry help to identify the differences between the social classes.
The students were able to explain how hieroglyphics communicated ideas as a language.
Today we learned about the Sioux, Navajo, Hopi, Native American tribes. Today we learned about the Hopi, Navajo, and Sioux Native American.
Students evaluated how the lifestyle of the specific tribe
Using clay, students made a vase and used...
Students will adapt...
On the first Saturday, we taught about ancient Egyptian mummies.
Good morning.
I thought we were saying hi. Okay.
Hi.
Good morning. I'm Miss Sipkin.
And I'm Miss Gizzy.
And we're the 7th and 8th grade.
Nope.
Maybe one of us. Good morning. I'm Miss Sipkin.
And I'm Miss Gizzy.
And we were the 7th and 8th grade art teachers for the first 3 Saturday art classes.
I messed that up so badly.
On the 2nd Saturday art class, we taught the 7th and 8th graders traditional Sumi art painting.
They described ways in which Sumi paintings use... Oh, fuck. Students also... they also didn't do anything. Students created book boxes and decorated them to store their books in. Students decorated book boxes, which they then used to store their mythologies in.
Namaste! I'm Miss Cakeley.
I'm Miss Butner.
And I'm Miss Grunlow. And we are the...
And they were able to be... Sorry.
The students created systems using tree branches, beads, and pipe cleaners.
While some students gave...
Sorry. The students identified how Egyptians created different music for ceremonies and for the pharaoh.
Oh,
sorry. Really?
Body ornamentation and tribal symbols, and learn how each of the... Sorry.
Good morning! I'm I'm Mrs. Decker.
And I'm Mr. Adamczewski.
And we are the freaking... Students learned about the expressionist... It's still...
On the second Saturday, we taught about the ancient Egyptian pharaohs.
Students were introduced to Egyptian... Sorry.
And we're able to describe how Egyptians' reign influenced...
The pharaoh's reign influenced.
And we're able to describe how the pharaoh's reign influenced works of art.
Mass, students were able to communicate ideas of power, rule, and strength.
Students were also able to share their beliefs on whether they thought that people in power should control artwork or if the creative control should be left up to the people. Students were also shared their beliefs on whether the creative power should be left up to the...
And here's our room.
Namaste.
I'm Miss Grunlow.
I'm Miss Cakeley.
And I'm Miss Buettner, and we are the 4th grade teachers for the first... Dang it.
Their art objects that are made for a temporary period of time are as important as those art... Not those. Their art objects that are made for a temporary...
That's okay.
Students determined whether art object...
So come check out our room.
And here are some examples.
Nope.
Lucky stone adornment, and then had the opportunity to kiss an authentic stone from Blarney Castle. Students completed their lucky stone adornment, and then had the opportunity.
Good morning.
I'm Mrs. Decker,
And I'm Mr. Adamczewski.
and we were the first... Students glazed their... forms using a dot technique influenced by traditional Australian Aboriginal paintings. I looked at you while I did that.
They made a ceramic animal. Ceramic animals using symbols expressing themselves. They made a ceramic animal using symbols. They made a ceramic animal that. Oh my
Using
God.
symbols.
The students demonstrated the difference between fast and slow music and how The students demonstrated the difference between fast and slow music by drawing.
Hi, I'm Miss Sipkin.
And I'm Miss Gizzy, and we're the teachers. Oh, shoot, I said R, sorry. Students continued, oh no, sorry, I totally screwed that up. Cut. Yeah, no, that was right.
And described how different sensory influences, distracted me. And determined whether it was, and determined whether it be better to be intentional.
They described ways in which Sumi painting, I forget the last line.
And here's our room! Students also decorated.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Decker.
Good morning.
Well, oh, yeah.
Good morning. I'm Kat. Oh, I said my...
On the 4th Saturday, we were talking about the connection.
They explained how spherical. The art,
My head is his work term spheres after himself, and the students created their
Why do you?
students created artwork on spherical forms.
Good morning.
Wait, we said it off key.
Good morning.
I'm Miss Lumreese.
And I'm Miss Grunlow, and we were the kindergartner teachers.
They examined the relationship between different cultural settings and their... So close! Dang, okay.
Good morning.
They also learned about quilting and its importance to the G-bed.
Good morning. Oh, are we going? Good morning. I'm Miss Hawkworth. And I'm Miss Bernard.
And I'm Miss Saunders.
And we are the teachers for the 4th grade class for the... Good morning. I'm Miss Upworth.
I'm Miss Bernard.
And I'm Miss Saunders.
And we were the 4th grade teachers for the first...
Nope.
Sorry, I thought you were going to do the morning and reading.
Today the students worked on collaborative... Why, how can I not do this? What the heck? That's...
Today the students talked about different lines, shapes, and colors which were used in their murals.
What? Do it again.
And here are some pictures.
Sorry, I didn't know who was saying.